Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
I'm in Bolton today, joined by undefeated heavyweight HUGHIE Fury. It's been a while, HUGHIE. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you, KUGAN. Yeah.
Looking very well in your nice pants. Are you wearing pants, actually, while we're doing this interview? Or are they shorts?
These are underwear. Listen, everyone has a go at my shorts, yeah? Right? These are my stylish shorts. I like them.
Hawaiian Tropic, I like it.
Yeah, groovy.
Now, HUGHIE, you haven't been in action, obviously, since your win over Fred CASSIUS, which was back in April, I believe, of this year. You're meant to be fighting at the end of this year. Can you tell us anything about, opponent-wise, who it could be?
I wouldn't have a clue. I'd like to know, but unfortunately, I don't have a clue. I don't even get hyped up about opponents anymore. I just leave that up to my dad. I don't even want to know. Until they've got something completely concrete, yeah, and everything's sorted, then I'll know who it is. But fortunately, at the minute, I don't have a clue.
Obviously, we learnt that a little while ago there was a potential fight with Ruiz Jr. That is not happening now. Obviously, Ruiz Jr. facing Joseph Parker for the world title at some point. What was your understanding of why that fight never happened?
Again, I thought the fight was happening. They said it was definitely on, and then they said it's not happening. And that's all I can tell you with that one. So I'm gutted. I was really looking forward to that fight. I was in training and I feel good. I just can't wait now to get a good opponent and show people with the time what I've had off, of the medication what I've had, and I feel so 100% that the hype now is just feel like energised. It's like a new lease of life for me. So I just can't wait now to get in there and do the job.
Can you just give us a little time frame of what's happened since your last fight up until this point? What's gone on in your life, and also, you know, in and out the ring?
As you know, I've always had some like medical issues, but it's always been to my skin. After my last fight with Fred CASSIUS, yeah, we went to see some specialist in Harley Street, London, and he said I had a skin condition called acne condylarthritis. That means basically your body's always run down and all these infections, and that my skin was always bad, as you can always see on the videos. But I've been put on the right medication, and I've been on that for now about 5 months, and it's all cleared up. As you can see now, I'm as fresh as I've ever been, and yeah, I feel great. So
that must have been quite a frustrating period, obviously, while having to sort of not sit out, but just sort of worry about your health ahead of what's going on in your boxing career. Yeah,
what's been good with me is where I've always had to suffer with that all through my career. Like, it's not just been that few fights. I've had it since I turned pro, since I was a kid. This skin problem's always been there, and I never knew what it was. And I always had doubts in the mind, but I've always just kept going, always thinking something's up. But there was something up, and now we got to the bottom of it. So now I just can't wait now to be the real HUGHIE Fury.
Obviously, there was talks of a potential fight for this year, even with Anthony Joshua. We learnt from your dad that the money wasn't quite right for you to take that fight now. What's your thoughts on that, HUGHIE?
Not much. I wanted the fight. My dad had mentioned the fight to me, and I said, yeah, let's have it. Yeah, and then obviously I don't get involved in the business side or whatever. He said it wasn't right, so the money side or whatsoever, so it didn't happen. But I would like that fight.
Is that a fight that you can see potentially happening possibly for 2017?
You never know what happens. At the minute, I'm just sitting back. I'm not putting my expectations too high, because when that happens, it never happens. So I'm just sitting back now, just training hard, and when the opportunity comes up, it's just a matter of time anyway. I'm in a good position at the moment with WBO. So I'm just sitting back and just waiting for my opportunity to come up, and I'll take it with both hands when it does.
Obviously, the level of opponents you faced, and the fact that there was a fight there potentially with Ruiz, who's fighting for a world title now, shows the kind of level you're at now as well.
Yeah, it's like I've never ever been afraid to take a fight. I'll always fight anyone. Who's ever in that ring that night, I'm not too bothered who it is. I'll leave my dad with their fights and that, but I'm not afraid. Whoever it's going to be against, I know I'm capable of beating these people. I've had the best sparring in the world since being a young kid. This is where my experience come in the gym. I've sparred everyone. I've sparred with the best heavyweight, and that is Tyson Fury. He's the one what's put the heavyweight division where it is now. He's opened it up for everyone what's just scrounging up and down for a belt. That's what it looks like to me. So I'm just waiting now just for my opportunity, and it will come one day. It's in the blood, and definitely it's destined to happen.
The heavyweight division is more talked about now than it ever has been, for good and bad reasons. But the whole belt situation seems a mess at the moment. No one really knows what's going on, especially regarding the WBA. And also, like I said, with Tyson relinquishing his titles, it seems like a big free-for-all for every heavyweight, more or less, to try and get their hands on them.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just like it's like cats and dogs, like trying to scruffle the bouts, who's getting the bout first and whatsoever. But I don't care. Listen, what's going to happen? They're going to have to fight someday, these people, because they can have the belt. It's the one what keeps it and defends it. That's the world champion. At the minute, these people are grabbing them and the world champions. And to be honest with you, some world champions don't deserve to be world champions, but they're there. But they will come unstuck when they do fight someone properly, and then you can see if they will be a proper world champion or not, or if they was a false pretender. Like Charles Martin, he had a world title, but please, he's down. But that's logistics.
Obviously, much publicised events surrounding Tyson Fury over the last 2 months. Have you spoken to him, and have you been around him over the last sort of few weeks or so?
Nope, I've not spoke to Tyson at all. I leave that to my dad. Tyson's in a place of his own at the minute, so he's obviously recovering. So I'll just leave him in peace, and hopefully he'll come back and rule the division again, and I'll be by his side.
Obviously, you all are always together, and like I said, this is a difficult time at the moment for your whole family and your whole camp. But should people really just sort of leave Tyson alone now and sort of just let him get on, get the treatment he needs, and hopefully make a return next year?
Yeah, definitely. I think Tyson just needs space and just a bit of peace, and let his mind recoup and get his head together and everything, and then hopefully he'll, with the right medication now, come back strong next year, and then he can do what he's already achieved, get it back, and be a legendary world champion.
You said at the start of this interview you don't obviously know who you're going to be facing at the end of this year. Ideally, who would you like to fight this year?
I don't care. That's the truth. I honestly don't care who it is. As long as it's a good opponent, whoever it is, as long as it's got arms and legs, fighting back, I don't really care.
Because while all this heavyweight stuff's been going on, obviously you've kind of, as well as training and obviously preparing for your next fight, it's all sort of been going on while you've sort of not sat on the sidelines. You understand what I mean? You've not been in action obviously since April, but obviously 2017. It means it's going to be a big year for you. Yeah,
definitely. Look, I believe everything happens for a reason. Like all this time, what I've had out now, it only helps me. I'm only young. The more time for me is probably the better, because when my body develop, I just turned 22 in September, and and I think 2017 is definitely going to be the year for me. I think that if I get my world title shot in 2017, I will be world champion at 22 years of age, and it'll be good achievement, definitely. But when I do get my chance, I will take it with both hands, and I will become world champion.
The people at home are struggling to believe you just said you're 22 years of age, so maybe a screenshot of your passport can come on now. 22, you've been pro.
Yeah, right there. got some idea. It's coming out. There you go. The driving license.
I'll just confirm it.
1809, 1994.
1974.
74. You cheeky man.
1974, yeah, he's just confirmed. Fury is indeed 39. Thanks for that, Hughie.
No problem.
All right, well, listen, thank you very much for talking to the Cassius and Helder show. Like I said, when news of an opponent is confirmed for you for later in the year, we'd like to know about it. So keep us posted, and yeah, good to catch up with you.
Yep, definitely. You too. It's always been a pleasure, as always.
Do you want to give a message to any of your fans, your female fans? We know you have been looking for a wife for quite some time now.
My wife? No, it's just strictly boxing for me. I don't have time for that. But for all the fans that support me, thank you very much, and God bless you all.
This is my wife.
Where you at? I need you now.
Thank you very much, Hugh Fury.